just in a meeting with a graphene
Okay.
uh,
Oh,
concrete company.
Tom
So yeah,
Tom's deal.
yeah. So I was
Yeah, I
speaking
get
with
it.
the owner on that down in down south. So that's why I
No
wasn't
problem.
able to click over fast enough. We were wrapping up anyway. So, and I
All
see
right.
you've
So
invited someone on the call.
yeah, Lashera is the lady I was telling you about. I wanted to introduce you to and talk about
Is
uh,
this the one that you've been ranting and raving
funding.
about for the past 2 days?
I hope that's if he was talking good. I hope that was me.
Okay.
Like I keep on. I told you this, so you ought to know.
Hmm.
I don't ask women to marry me very often. This will be the third time in 70 years. So
I'm
at the
sure
end of the
she's taken.
day, lady, if she has made an introduction, she went with her gut and put me on the phone with this guy in Chicago who just gave me the Happy Meal formula. Um, and even if we have to take that 45-5 story with the K done, if they'll accept it today, we'll go and at least present it back to the funder and see what he said.
Okay. Well, go on and present it as is because that's what we're working with. So,
All right. Well, I
and
sent
by
it
the
to him. Let
time
me
he
go
gets
find
up
the
or by the
piece.
time he replies back, we'll be uh we'll be off to the races.
All right. So
So,
let me see what we can do on our side then. The sheriff, you got any more ideas? Let me know because you're the key person here.
Hmm.
So a little bit about your background so Rich can know who he's talking to, Sheriff.
So I do consulting, business and financial, basically connecting opportunities with just connecting people and opportunities together
mhm.
through different sources. So if it's commodities, if it's real estate, those are the two main um, kind of industries that we work within. So oil
Mhm.
and gas, gold mines,
Mhm.
precious metals,
Mhm.
and jewels. And then we also have large scale projects that we do as far as multifamily hospitality, whether we control the land or whether we are doing a straight acquisition or development. So,
Mhm.
and then we have different lending sources, funding sources, and equity um, partnerships that we can kind of connect to different deals. And we also operate on the IT side as well, depending on what that, um, depending on what the ask is or what the need is,
Mhm.
because that's such a broad span. So,
Mhm.
the world is small. It's big but small in the sense when we're talking about these types of opportunities on
Mhm.
the global sense, but and on the financial side with these different instruments.
Mhm.
So I just have relationships with tier one trade desk and VCs
Mhm.
all within the umbrella, and I just kind of bring the source to the table based off the opportunity and the deal.
Mhm. Gotcha. Thank you for that synopsis. For me, I've known Greg for I don't know 15 almost 15 years, 14
Yeah,
years,
give or take. Yeah,
give or
yeah.
take. Yeah, we first met on a deal Semi-Tropic, which is a underground water aqueduct, the largest in the United States, and it's near uh, going
Sacramento,
toward
man. What is that?
going from San
Yeah,
Francisco to LA, the
right.
Grapevine. It's near the Grapevine when you drive over there. And so that's how we first cut our teeth and met. But my background is finance. I do have relationships with lenders for construction projects, um, whether it's small. The gentleman that I work with in Mac, TH Mac, Greg knows him. He's built soccer stadiums abroad with FIFA. He's built domestic soccer stadiums. He's built Wells Fargo branches, hotels, He did a project in Colorado. He's based out of Colorado. He did 7,000 doors. Other projects that he's done globally and internationally. He's an African American as well. So very few of us that are in that space and have that credential or credibility for the majors to trust us with their projects. Regarding creative financing or structured financing, I have access to a gentleman that uh, creates SBLCs and also take them into a lower level trade program. So, for instance, 1.5M would get you 35M in structured financing. He doesn't like using the word PPP or private placement program, but he uses the term structured financing to achieve that goal. I also have a relationship with for smaller individuals that are looking for credit lines. So, for instance, um, approximately 10% deposit would get you a 1M credit line through BlackRock at a 6.5% interest revolving. And that is exclusively used only for real estate. So for small time people that want to flip, opportunities, they can take advantage of a credit line of 1M. And credit score has to be 680 or above. And
Too
the
bad we
underwriter
didn't
will.
talk before.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, too bad we didn't talk before today, because I got a project right now. Is in it's on it's holding on by a string, but by come Thursday it'll be done if we don't get what we need
Okay,
in hand.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can stack it, meaning you can uh, stack the amount of money. So instead of doing 10%, if you do 10%, 100K, you can stack it and do, for instance, 6 of them, you'll get 6 mil, etc. So, and that's pretty much what I have going on as far as I am in the HR IT space. So I've done mergers and acquisitions with different banks and companies. That's my occupation, my background. But within the banking world, that's basically it. So I've worked at Toronto Dominion Bank. We were going to do a 13B deal with First Horizon Bank, but that regulatory deals kind of fell apart. But we've done smaller hedge funds with TD Bank and a hedge fund called Cowen, Cowen, which I was a part of. So just a little bit about my background.
Good to know. Good
Hmm.
to know. Yeah, no, we do. We do have our own projects as well, and then which is one of the ones we're trying to kind of save at this point.
Hmm.
Um, we had an investor out of in Nigeria,
Hmm.
but right now, and that's that's why I was telling Greg. When it comes down to once we hit that certain number threshold dollar amount, banks hold the funds, right? And
Hmm.
so, this guy has in excess of several billion, but he can't get it out of Nigeria at this point. And so, because he can't get it out of there, um, it's just turned into a nightmare for us on this, here on stateside because of just the logistics and just all of the things that are happening. But he's not the only one. We thought it was maybe a Nigeria country issue. It's really not. What's happened, we got several clients that are Wells Fargo is right here in the States is holding the money. It cleared the Fed system for one of our clients, um, and Wells Fargo received it, but they haven't released it yet. So,
How many days has
you
it
know,
been?
oh, it's been 30 days
Oh my goodness. Now,
and they're
what
holding on.
about
And
him?
he's not the only one.
So what about him using USDT or USDC and converting into crypto and then bringing it in that way?
Um, they well, Nigeria won't release. I mean, the Bank of Nigeria won't release his funds at all to do anything to it. They won't.
Hmm.
They haven't been able. Yeah, I mean, and he's. I
Does he
mean, the
have any
government
crypto
knows him.
assets?
All of his assets are pretty much backed by gold. He has about 500 billion. Like his SKR is, I think, valued at 500 billion, all gold backed.
Okay.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
use it. I can leverage it into a fund for project development, and then we could back it out the back door that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's
yeah.
what we're doing over to Dubai. Yeah, I can get that money out of there through Dubai if it's gold
Trust
backed.
me. Oh yeah, it's gold back. It's gold back. We've done all of the checks and balances to make sure everything was real.
Is
So
it
we've done
insured?
that. SKR has been verified, insured, everything. Um,
Well, I'm
they're
negotiating with
just.
Cal Bank right now to do that exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that exact same thing, trying to get UBA to do it as well. But Cal Bank, we're waiting on a confirmation letter because I'm ready to put the gold on the plane, send it to Dubai, and it will trigger up all these transactions for project funding is the strategy. So if he's got SKRs and he's trying to get money moved, then we could do swaps in Dubai.
Okay, I'll let him know. I'll talk to him about it for sure.
Yeah, talk to him about it because if he's got legitimate SKRs, I mean, I got the reserves, Federal Reserve in Nigeria as well, and I could find out what his issues are, maybe on the back down, down low story. But yeah,
Hmm.
tell him that we need to try to talk to him immediately because that's what I'm doing right now.
That's why we're having
Yeah,
this
it's
conversation. Yeah.
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 I mean, he's definitely. We tried. It's more political, it seems, than anything, because there's, he does oil and gas, and he's into the real estate. So he does oil and gas and gold.
On the train right now. Lashera's got a whole bunch of stuff. She's even got deals in Morocco at a refinery. It's a power project we're interested in.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got a full list of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And then,
All right.
yeah, if you don't mind, Greg, you could put my email, put us on a thread so that I can keep track of this. Otherwise, in a week or so, I'll forget who. If you don't mind, or
Or,
you can put us on a WhatsApp thread or an email.
or we could just create a group.
Is
Lashera
that
can
okay with
create a
you,
group.
Lashera?
Sure, no, that's fine. Yes. I'll create a group. Uh, I'll create a group for us.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. All
Pleasure.
All
right.
right.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Be back in touch.
All right. Bye bye.